Dr. Tom Spilker, you worked on the Cassini mission, which went out to Saturn.
To get to the moon, you have to increase the speed from low Earth orbit by a factor of about 1.4, so 40% more speed to get to the moon. To get to Saturn, it's a lot more than that. And what Cassini had to do was do a gravity assist tour where it did gravity assists in the inner solar system, flying by Venus and Earth in such a way that they stole a little bit of Earth's and Venus's energy of orbit around the sun and gave it to the Cassini spacecraft. That gave it enough energy to get out to Jupiter, and then it stole a little bit of energy from Jupiter to get to Saturn. It took it about 7 years to get to Saturn. Once it got to Saturn, Cassini itself didn't land. It had to fire its main engine, and get into orbit at Saturn, and then it used gravity assists from the moon Titan to change its orbit to see different things in the Saturn system. Now, Cassini carried with it the Huygens lander, which did indeed land on Titan. The difference between that Titan lander and a lunar lander is Titan is the only moon in the solar system with a thick atmosphere. In fact, its atmosphere is thicker than our atmosphere on Earth. The pressure is about 1.5 times at the surface, the pressure here at Earth's surface. And because it's really cold, it's about minus 180 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so cold that the density of the air, as air cools off, it contracts, and that makes it more dense. It's about 4 times what it is here on Earth. So they were able to enter the atmosphere, do a deceleration, just like a lot of spacecraft we see here at Earth re-entering Earth's atmosphere decelerate. Once that was over with, they just opened a parachute and drifted down to the surface.
Which is dramatically different than what's happening with the Blue Ghost lander. There's the moon, as far as I'm aware, does not have an atmosphere.
Well, it does have an atmosphere, but the atmosphere is more like a few sodium atoms in suborbital trajectories around the surface of the moon.
So the broad definition of atmosphere.
Yes.